Okay, so we are about 30 days out from our move to Mexico and a couple of weeks out from closing on our house. Wanted to give you guys an update on where we are, how we're feeling about the move, and the most questions that we keep getting from family and friends. For those of you who don't know us, I'm Michelle. This is my husband, Bobby. We would love for you guys to join us on this journey. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button so you can follow along with us. So let's get into it.
We are weeks out. Reality is really starting to set in. Everything that we have been manifesting for the past 4 years is starting to come to light. I'm excited, but I'm nervous at the same time as we get ready to make our journey south of the border.
I'm excited. I'm a little nervous. I think I'm more a little nervous of probably not the things per se, but the people that we're going to leave behind and that we're going to miss. But other than that, I'm excited about everything in the move.
Yes, and I would be lying if I would say that I'm not nervous as well. But the nice thing is, I got my partner in crime, my wife, along with me on this journey. So I think that if it wouldn't have been for her, and I probably would not be even taking this step to try to or even want to move abroad. So I would say I'm nervous too, but I do have my sidekick here to keep me in check, to keep my comms, keep my nerves down. But today we just want to answer some questions that a lot of people have been asking us in the past couple weeks, especially as the time does get closer to us moving abroad. So today we're just going to address some questions that people have for us. I'm excited about the weather. I'm excited about the food. I'm excited about the culture. Now, we've been to Merida, Mexico 2 times, and I said the next time I would be arriving there, it would be to stay. So with all the nervousness, I will say that I'm excited at the same time.
More excited than nervous.
Yeah. Today we're just going to address a couple things as we get closer to our move. I know we've been speaking with a lot of friends and families, members in the past, couple days and months, especially as we're getting closer to our time to move south of the border. So today we're just going to answer some questions that friends and family has been asking us as we make this journey to Merida.
One of the questions that I know I get asked the most, and I know he gets asked, is are we scared to move to Mexico? And my answer is no. I'm more scared to stay in America than I am to move to Mexico. What about you?
Facts. I mean, that is facts. You really have to experience, how safe Merida really is firsthand. Yeah, nothing like the States. I've said this many a times, and you can look this up. Merida is one of the safest cities in North America. So safety is a top priority where we're going. So the next question is a lot of people want to know is who are we taking with us? As you know, we are a family of 7, including Ryu. But the only people that are going with us is our youngest daughter, Aaliyah, who will be in 9th grade starting next year, and my other son, Ryu, who is our Shiba Inu. So those are the only people that are going with us, and
Everybody else can come visit.
Everybody else can come visit. Next question we get asked a lot is, are you afraid of the cartel? A lot of people in the States really think that the cartel is running things down in Mexico, but I like to look at it this way. If you can, I grew up around Bloods, Crips, GDs, Vice Lords, the whole 9. I'm from the projects, so for me, I haven't thought once about the cartel and what they might do to me. Also, Merida, Mexico, again, is one of the safest cities in North America, one of the safest cities in Mexico as well. So the cartel is one thing that I'm not worried about. So I just chuckle at that one. People want to know, once we move there, will we have a problem getting home with a lot of things that are going on, with politics in today's world. One thing I keep telling people is that we're not going to talk about politics, but the Mexican president, she is nothing like our current administration. Actually, she's the quite opposite. So not worried about coming home, honestly, they're going to have to build a wall to keep me from coming back in. into the States. So no, not worried about that at all. The question we get a lot of is, what are you going to miss the most? But besides friends and family, there's really not much. Some of the food, like the Chinaman, the Waffle House, some of my favorite Thai restaurants, but honestly, there's really nothing that compares to Mexican cuisine. So I'm sure that's going to definitely take the place of what I currently have cravings for. But honestly, besides friends and family, not really much. How about you?
I think what I'm gonna miss the most is family. We do have adult children that we're leaving behind, so I'm gonna miss them. I'm gonna miss my mom, his mom, and siblings, of course. But they can always come visit. It's a plane ride away. I would say we can come visit them, but they'll better come and visit us before we come back to the Midwest. Food, I probably miss Thai food, but I'm not gonna really miss it like that. So really, the thing I'm gonna miss the most will be family. But again, luckily we live in an age where we can FaceTime and all that good stuff. And like I said, it's just a plane ride away.
Next thing is, what are you gonna do for work? I'm actually gonna take my time with that one. Do something that I really enjoy. There are opportunities to work abroad, to work remotely. A lot of people don't know, but 1099, self-contractor, something along those lines is what I'm looking into doing. But again, gonna take my time. We're moving to a place where it's a slower pace of life. Not saying that we don't need to work and we don't need the income, but that is not a top priority right now. So to be continued.
One of the other most asked questions that we get is where we're going to live. When we do arrive in Merida, we are going to be staying in the Airbnb until we find a rental. And we'll get there on a Saturday, and by that Monday, we'll be out looking for rentals.
Shout out to Cortez Ross. You my guy. Can't wait to see you, brother.
We do have someone that's going to be helping us. He already said who, so we're excited about that.
Move abroad and thrive.
Yeah, we are excited about that. And I'm not worried about that. We're going to be in great hands. We're going to probably, it doesn't matter if it's in a house or an apartment, long as it's something.
Pool is a must. It gets hot in Merida. Like right now it's 100 degrees.
Pool is a must, and probably 2 to 3 bedrooms, but yeah, we're in good hands, so we're not really stressed about that.
Cost of living is one of the major factors for us moving to Merida as well, so as little as possible. I don't care if it's the $800 joint, as long as it has a pool and a nice kitchen for the wife. So we shall see. We shall see. We're definitely gonna take y'all on the tour. So if y'all want to hit that like, subscribe, follow button, make sure you do, so you're with us every step of the way on this journey of ours, so you can see what it's like. And maybe one day you might have the idea that you might want to move abroad as well. But it's not easy. Not gonna lie to y'all. It's not easy. It's a lot of hard work, a lot of planning, a lot of dedication, a lot of manifestation. You got to put it out there, and you got to work. You just can't want it. So appreciate y'all, coming along with us, and hopefully you like the video. If you do, hit that like button, comment, subscribe.
And we'll see you guys on the next video.